go. There goes real loose right there. Just hits his when he was jerking the wheel, I was going to say, it looked like he had a loose condition and tried to catch the car. Contingency to the corner. We were watching him, and he drove off the corner to back. Going right down the back straightaway. There's the bad place on the track. I think Jeff's just out there in the loose stuff. There's nowhere for him to go. He got in that loose stuff, and it just turned around. He's fixing to go for a ride over all the way over the top into the fence.
McMurray scoots through on the apron.
This is all happening down there in the center of the corner at about 150, 60 miles per hour.
The lap previous, two cars that had trouble getting by Hillenberg had to really woe up on the brakes and go underneath him.
Well, it looked like the back end might have got a little loose as he came off at 2, and then when he corrected it, he got back into the wall on the outside. And then, of course, everybody else, or a number of cars, trying to take evasive action, lost control of their cars.
And you see his wheels are turned to the right. He knows an entire field, some 25 cars are behind him. He kept that car against the wall. A smart move by a very young race driver. He's young but very mature.
Nobody is running the outside.
Oh, there they go. There
Gordon
they go.
Slam. Menard. Mark Martin. It's a crash fest in the backstretch.
They couldn't keep
in the car. Now we can see him coming off the wall. He got up on the wall on the outside, and there's the blue 77 of Rick Wilson, the red car number 72.
He does hit that wall hard. Oh, what a tough break for the three-time champion.
Pit stops under this caution flag, and Kenny Irwin.
Well, that's a little bit after, but I tell you, it looked like a tire went down or something because he just veered hard right and straight into the wall.
So both rookies.
Oops.
I was mistaken.
A little bit of help from the 20, Tony Stewart. Doesn't take much help at this place.
That's very reminiscent of what happened here.
Oh, around
trouble.
goes Hamlin.
Oh,
and
no.
right in front of Boyer and into the wall hard goes McMurray and Jeff Gordon.
Not again. Jeff's car is destroyed.
Mike Skinner and Tony Stewart right in here are going to make contact. And somehow they get in the grass. And Skinner turns right across the racetrack. There we see Jeff Gordon coming directly into him. All of a sudden, Gordon loses control, goes up, pam, hits the wall, and Rusty Wallace and also Ernie Irvin drive in the right side of Jeff Gordon's car. There we see Chad Little spinning down to the inside. John Kernan.
And what a break that was for Gordon, but look on the high side. Oh, Gordon comes up.
Oh, he got Kenson. Oh, and there goes Jeff. Jeff's in the inside wall, hard into the wall.
Caution will wave. Caution will wave. The field is frozen. We'll be coming back to 4 to go.
That was up on the outside, Mark in the middle. And right there where Almirola needs to come back to come up off of the tri-oval right there, he gets into Mark Martin.
Darrell, it narrows down so much in those dog legs.
It does. I mean, you got to get some room there, buddy.
Well, right at that point is the second dog leg where the track turns. If that had been
the Donald's Ford, and you see, yes, he did. He got into that quick dry down on the inside, got his left wheels on it, and he just broke traction and up into the wall he went.
And we can see the gasoline come out of the car, and it ignites. What they think?
Coming off of turn 2, where we've said that it's the wind. Somebody got into the back of that car right there.
That's Ward Burton right there.
We saw a puff of tire smoke, and then everything let loose.
I think that's what started. Somebody got it back of Ward Burton off turn 2.
I'm pretty sure the 4 car got into the back of Ward Burton, turned him into the 20 car, and God help all of them because there's no place to go. And you can't see.
Right here, there's Gordon up ahead. Oh, Gordon comes up in the front of the Truex there in his 78, and they just get hooked up and drive up into the wall, and then Bethel had nowhere to go. He was just kind of a victim there of circumstance.
He goes down low, and all of a sudden it looks like the right front tire lost the air, and like Jimmy Spencer did. Here comes through the corner. He's out of gas, but he's trying to keep the car going to get to the line, and there they make contact, and he once again moves over in front of 29, and around he goes.
Talk about closing rate. That's exactly what Joe
Stewart gets tagged and holds on. Behind him, they're going to pile up. Hamlin
Hamlin, Johnson, Busch, Martin, Gordon.
And Tony Stewart cut down in front of
or anything out there, but he still has to wonder if there might be a little bit there, and then to have a raindrop. So he has lost it.
Slides and smacks the wall, and you heard Earnhardt say that it was misting rain. Said if he's smart, he'll come on pit road, and unfortunately, he didn't, and now he tags at the wall.
There's Boyer. Oh, that started way up high. Who was that at way up high?
That Carl, the 99?
Looks like it. Have to get another look. That started from way up on the outside of the wall. Like Harvick. Was Harvick right in front of that?
Once that thing hangs, there's just
stuck, guys.
Fast is also in the hunt for position. Oh, Rusty Wallace, Dale Jarrett. Jarrett is in the wreck. Turn 4. Gordon is in the wreck. Hard hit for Dale Jarrett.
we're talking about. See John Andretti down on the bottom of Todd Bodine. I couldn't tell if there's any contact there or not.
Didn't look like it. Well, I might disagree with you there. See some damage to the rear of Andretti's car as well. I think Jeff Gordon got in the back of John Andretti's car. But we'll be able to see this a time or two again.
We saw this happen with Jason Lefferts' car the other day, get thrown back, and Jeff Gordon wide open, nowhere to go. It's good to see those guys get out of the car.
Joey Logano.
Calling back, a little too late there to see what happened.
That's on the driver's side there. That really rings your bell just for a second or two.
Down he goes. He's been talking about the car being a little tight. You see the tire fly apart.
But it was on points, and as we've talked, this is, you know, and Jeff knows he's got to win some races.
Boy, Jeff got.
It's like he got on the brakes, though. But
yeah,
it's like
he got loose.
It's like when he got on the brakes from that angle, you could see the thing.
Now the car is slowing down. Oh, car trouble. It's Jeff Gordon in the wall. Gordon pasted the wall to back up.
A little tap there once from the 77. Oh, they just checked up in front of him. 43 of Christian Fittipaldi checked up in front of him. Jeff Gordon checked up. But the problem is when you're that.
Against the wall, there's still 3. He's got him. He's got him. Oh, there we go.
Keep your foot in it.
Keep your foot in it.
Still
Keep your foot in it. Ah! Pow. How'd they go to all missing? Wow.
There we see Jeff Gordon and Jeff Bodine, and bam. And watch just how much force that he hits that wall with. Man.
These things, when you make a hard turn like this, you just lose control of them. Now, let's see. Right there it is. He has to make. Yeah. There's nothing you can do. So close. You have to turn to miss him, and then you just lose control of the car.
Okay, get your stuff together there, Steve.
The groove and get by him.
Whoa, Busch is around. Can he save it this time?
Oh, there you go.
He does. He saves it. But there's a
Jeff Gordon's upside down. Jeff Gordon's upside down.
And Kurt Busch's car is destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
Already happened when they went in there. There looked like a couple of cars side by side, and once it started, it just became a chain reaction type of a deal.
Here comes Gordo. He can't see. There's so much smoke right there. You can't even see his car. He has no idea where anybody is.
We couldn't see it, so you know he couldn't see our final lap.
Casey and Allmendinger put a big block on him, and that's what it was.
Oh.
He put and man, once you get in that grass, you're done.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a hit, man.
Wow.
That was a hit.
That was a hard hit. The 16 and the 5 just drove into the side of the 9, had no place to go. The Mark Martin and Biffle took the hard hits right there. And then you see 24 come into it.
Oh, May.
Trouble on the restart. They just waved the green flag. Earnhardt, Rudd, and Hunt Strickland and Jeff Gordon are all in it. They had just waved the flag.
About that green car earlier, that 18 car.
Trouble again, guys. Got in the 24. Yo! Man, Jeff Gordon took a lick.
Yes, he did.
Jeff Burton took a lick.
And they're still wrecking Allmendinger, Robbie Gordon.
Himself in position to strike. Marty?
Well, that's because he's been in the back of the pack on purpose. Adam, crash on the track. Adam.
Just talking about
got
Danny
airborne. A.J. Allmendinger, Jeff Gordon, David Rudiman, Matt Kenseth all involved.
Leads the change. Oh, Jeff Gordon. In the fence. Caution flag.
Jeff Gordon going to make contact right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 41 thought he was clear, and he wasn't. Boy, Bobby Labonte slipped through there. Man, Schrader barreled in there.
And Jeff Gordon gets pounded right
here as they try to go three
Four
wide.
wide. Stewart slid.
Oh,
Gordon's
no.
hard into the wall. There's
No.
Edwards. Allmendinger.
Oh, no. What
But Gordon and Stewart, and then cars trying to sweep by on the outside. Menard, Montoya, McMurray, Harvick, or rather Boyer.
Going down the main straightaway. How about it? Gets him sideways.
He sure did.
Oh, look out. That's for the wall. Ricky Rudd and Jeff Gordon into it hard. Caution here at Bristol back in March. Jeff Gordon with his fresh tire. Oh, Matt Kenseth in the traffic jam gets Gordon.
Well, outside of him, on the outside of him. Oh, and Kenseth just looks like he was leaving a little room on the bottom and moved up a tad and got into Jeff.
Casey Kane involved.
Well, I think
Allmendinger.
Listen, when the field went by, there were only about half. It's only about half a field left.
Oh, and problems here at the very beginning. Jeff Gordon
Exactly right. There goes Nemechek into Park. Watch Parks hit one right there, and that's a mean one too.
That's pretty mean right there as the three of them get together. Jeff Gordon was hard on the brake, but he couldn't slow up. He got right in the side of Tony Stewart, drives all the way across the racetrack with two cars.
The birth of this speed.
Whoa, guys, whoa.
Side by side. Okay, Martin goes a little high there. Gordon gets into him. They both have to back off, and then the jamming up starts. And they get into the wall on the outside. Others starts jockeying around. There's Derek Cope. He thought he got through that for just a moment, but Mark Martin's going to come right back up in front of him. And is that Ricky Craven?
Yes, it is.
Ricky Craven in car number 41 that's flipping over, went up against the outside wheel fence, back down on the track, and was hit again.
Yeah, he got hit again as the car was rolling toward the apron of the racetrack. So Ricky Craven.
Smoking, and all of a sudden.
Other guys, I don't know what happened there.
And Darrell, remember, we just had
Inside the track. Here's what happened with Gordon and Burton.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, hard contact for the 24.
To me, like Burton did that on purpose.
No, it looked like the 24 slid up in.
And it looks like that Gordon, he's...
Oh, the contact, and Jeff spins.
Got a spin on turn. Get out low. You got it. Go.
He's not even in the top 35 right now.
Well, it was Casey Mears that got loose first.
I think that really started a little further up with those guys reacting to what they saw.
For Bobby Labonte, though, who has won here 6 times. And then Joe Gibbs, number 8.
Whoa. Looked like Blaney might have hooked.
Was that Castle?
Castle, I think it was, and that started at. Oh, and then Jeff Gordon gets pounded by Martin Truex Jr. He hit that wall hard, Jeff Gordon did.
Now he drove
Earnhardt is as high on the racetrack as you can run without getting.
Oh, we have a crash.
Tony Stewart spin.
I think he may have got some damage on the left front fender, possibly. Right there.
Gordon hits the wall on the outside down here and then gets hit by another car right there. He has to have quite a bit of damage. Brian Vickers just drove.
It's like Matt went to dive to the bottom, and Joey was already had a nose in there, and around Kenseth went. You can see hard contact to the right front for Stewart.
Edwards gets the right front of Stewart's car. That tips it into the wall.
Watch Danica. She's sliding. She hasn't hit anything.
Nope.
She's in the orange and green car. She thinks, I've got this baby missed. But Stenhouse Jr. comes.
Oh, my goodness.
All 4.
Jeff Gordon now later. You see him waving his arm there to let everybody behind him know.
And there was nowhere for him to go as he came off of there. And I'm sure there was some oil there, buddy, off of Rusty Wallace's car where he came there.
Once more.
There's Biffle in the middle of it. Then he comes down off the wall.
.31, I think, would have cleared it, but he kind of got sandwiched. See him coming into the screen right there. Cars just go straight.
Dadgummit, it's right in the middle of the corner. Hard lick.
But Darrell, Mike pointed it out. It's about the third or fourth right front tire that we have failed here.
Gordon slides up the hill and loses the lead, and there he spins. And hits the inside wall hard, and so does Jeremy Mayfield.
It's like the 42 and 37 looks like made contact as they go down in turn 3. The 37 being Tony Raines, 42 Jamie.
2x2, 3 and 4. Oh, and around goes the 15. Clint Boyer spinning through the short chute. Also caught up Jeff Gordon.
Get it rolling if you can.
Made a pit stop. Whoa! And Bobby Labonte gets in the 22 car and
Jeff Gordon
right in front of Jeff Gordon.
Gordon gets the worst of it, I believe.
This car as it hits.
Just can't believe the side of that car.
And now the car behind him, the direct.
He goes in, he does that dive bomb thing, and then right here you see the car just takes off. Matt was great big run on the outside.
He's in trouble right here. He's loose. He's starting around.
More car now. Top of your screen. Let's see if we can watch. There he is right there. Oh.
Yeah, there must have been a fender rub there that cut that right front tire.
He's turning Clint Boyer into the wall, collecting Joey Logano. Caution flag is out. Almirola slides in.
There, just running by himself, and all of a sudden the back end just goes around.
Like the back end just come around. He got into Burton. Just not enough grip down there. It looked like
Boy, what a lick right
He'd
there.
hit him hard.
Wow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, hit him back here in the back. Didn't get him in the driver's door.
You're going to know it here, 400 miles, I can tell you, because this place, oh, no, goodness
Pow!
gracious.
In the wall hard.
Just snapped loose all at once.
That was a hard lick.
Like he said.
The 16 of Biffle and Gordon coming.
Oh, Yaley gets into the back of the 16.
Just caught him in that left rear quarter panel, nowhere for Mark Martin to go. But look at Denny Hamlin, Clint Boyer just barely getting by, as well as Ryan Newman.
And it's so hard to know for sure. Did Yaley get into him because he ran into him, or did he cut down in front of him?
Took a look at the inside.
Oh, Mark Martin around. Martin gets hit and turned. Stewart tags him. Spins up to the wall. Jeff Gordon, Carl Edwards, Jamie McMurray, and more.
I think 3 of the 4 Hendrick cars were involved there, Jerry. And we heard him tell Steve Letarte, we need to go in, fix this thing, and start changing everything. We need to turn this into a test session. I cannot drive this thing for 5 minutes.
That's in progress right in the center.
Let's go on board with the 11.